All right, guys, my RailScales Karve just arrived. This is a small, minimalist style hand stop. It's made out of aluminum. It's very nicely and precisely machined, and there is kind of a premium price tag on this product. So, guys, by all means, I'm not saying that there's not other things that you can use or other things that are just as good. For me, I just kind of like the look of this. I was looking around at different kinds of hand stops and different things on the internet, and I liked this one a lot when I seen it. So this is the one I wanted to go with, the Karve by RailScales. Now it does run $80. They used to have like a polymer version. This is like the Gen 2. And basically, guys, what I was going for was I wanted a minimalist hand stop. You know, I'm not going to call it a foregrip like I almost did, but it's a hand stop. I didn't want something that could get caught up when you're wearing a sling gun, something that could get caught on gear. I didn't want the broomstick. The other one I was looking at that I wanted, that I kind of debated about, was the new shorter Daniel Defense grip that comes in mil spec with the black rubberized coating on the side. But for right now, guys, this is the one I want to go with. And I also put another one of these BCM rubberized rail covers on the bottom. I'm not going to cover the whole handguard in these rubber rail covers. I just want it where I would be using the rifle most, where my grip would be. Now, I didn't Loctite this down while I installed it because I don't know yet exactly where it's going to go because my light mount hasn't came in yet. My light mount's going to go right here, the Haley Strategic mount. And I don't know yet where I need to be in position to actuate that light yet is going to be. So let me just kind of give you and show you what this looks like when you're using the hand stop here. You could do it like that. You could come down lower like this. Some guys will grab it like this. It all depends on what you're going for. You could grab it like this. What you're doing is you're applying rearward pressure. It'll help you drive the gun, maintain the gun, especially in close quarters combat scenarios. This will very much help you to stabilize, drive the gun, and keep a nice solid grip on it and have it nicely put up against the shoulder as you were doing something, like I said, especially for close quarter combat scenarios. Now, anything I'm doing with this, you could do with the AFG or any of the broom handle type grips or the Daniel Defense, or I like the BCM grip, but there's a lot of different ones of these style on the market that you can use for your rifle. But that's the one that I chose to go with for now, and I'm going to run it and see, how it goes. The nice thing about buying something like this is that if you do decide that later on it's not something that you like or you want to try something else, I could probably sell this pretty quickly on the used market on one of the forums because of what it is, and it's kind of got a little bit of a cult following. It's kind of got a little bit of popularity to it just for what it is. And like I said, guys, my whole thing with it was when I seen the way it was built, and now I don't know if this is true or not, I was told, I think it's on the website. Yeah, it's actually on RailScales' website. It says that it takes 46 minutes for a CNC machine. I think that's the machine, the CNC. But it takes 46 minutes for it to mill the pattern out on this. So they claim it's a lot of tedious work for this little part, and it, like I said, it is $80. And it does come with M-Lock hardware and the key mod hardware. And then I will be Loctiting it down, once I do get that set to where I want it. But you could just drive like this. You can really get this, you can really get a nice grasp on the rifle when you put that rearward pressure there. It just gives you, there's a couple of things this does. It gives you more stability, it feels like, when you really want to maneuver the gun and run the gun, when you can pull this tight into the shoulder. The second thing, and one of the other main key reasons why a hand stop or a vertical grip is very important to me, is because you'll always know where the proper placement of your hand should be. Because here's basically what's going to happen, guys. When I get my light on here, the hand stop is going to be in a position where when I lay my hand into it, my thumb is going to be right at the actuation button for the light, to activate the light. So if you carry one of these for your job, you're in the military, whatever you do, government, whatever, you're always going to know that all you have to do is shoulder this rifle and get your hand on your hand stop, and you'll know that you're in line for everything else. Instead of worrying about what position your hand is on the rail in conjunction to where your light's at, you'll always be right there by your light. Now, like right now, my thumb rests right here, okay? So my key mod Thorntail offset light mount's going to be here, and the light will be up here. So every time that my hand is in the hand stop here, I'll know that I'm in perfect position, that if I ever need the light, I just got to adjust my thumb. Just adjust my thumb. I don't have to worry about where I'm at on this rail. And that's very important to me. So far, guys, too, I'm really liking these BCM rail covers. I couldn't recommend these any more than I do. Just definitely a 10 out of 10 on these BCM rail covers. $13 for a 5-pack shipped. It's just unreal. I got them on eBay. For right now, guys, I'm probably going to run these Magpul backup flip-up sights. I do want to go with something probably metal. An HK style. I definitely like the HK style sights, but for right now, I'm going to run these. But there it is, guys. You can let me know what you think. And let me give you a bit of a close-up here of the RailScale Karve.